So,
right then.
What do you think? That one? Or what about this one?
It looks a bit...
Marks the spot.
Well...
No? Remember this one? I wore this one.
You said, but I don't remember it.
When we were on the sea, on the frozen sea. Spring.
I was too busy shivering.
What about now, Trev? I got it. What about this one?
Oh well, I love a bloke in one of those.
Personalised, DP.
Yeah, but I just love a bloke.
Stands for Darren Patman, by the way.
Yeah.
Hang on a sec, just in case you're wondering.
Go on then. That is about as butch as you're ever going to be.
What?
It's good. Darren, you're looking butch, mate.
Sorry. Okay, shall I wear this?
Not your usual camp self.
I'll tell you what, Trev. I don't care. It keeps me ears warm. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Beer Sweden Television. The weather's changed a bit since we were last here, Trev, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Last time we were here, I was wearing a t-shirt. Do you remember? It was getting a little bit chilly, but now it really has. Winter's kind of like knocking at the door, isn't it? It's about. I hate this type of weather, Trev.
Yeah, it's miserable.
It's miserable, isn't it? It's about as miserable. Does it make you miserable?
Not any more than usual, but it doesn't help.
But the thing is, we're at about, I think it's +3 or something at the moment. It's grey, it's cold. There was frost this morning. It was -4 when I got up. And it's kind of like that kind of, just before the snow arrives, and you know, after the last warmth of the autumn's gone out, it's kind of that, we're in that grey zone, aren't we, Trev?
It's not good.
It's a little bit cold. Anyway, that's not why we're here, are we, Trev? We're here to try a beer, and this is going to be a smash and grab episode, Trev. Can you do one of those smash and grab sounds? Oh, you still can, see, look. Now listen, the beer that we're going to try, in fact, you can see this too, but it's the same thing, Trev. The beer that we're going to try is from Slottskällans, which is a Swedish microbrewery down there in Uppsala, actually, and one that we quite like, don't we, Trev? We've hung out with the guys at several beer shows.
Absolutely, yeah.
And the beer that's just literally come out, I say just literally, can you do a zoomy zoom? Has come out in the October release of beers, is really kind of a retro beer for Slottskällans, because here it is in its old packaging, as it were, in its 500ml bottle. Just been launched at the Systembolaget. I'll throw all the stats up for you. Just been launched at Systembolaget in a new slimline 330ml bottle. What do you think about that, Trev?
Don't like him at all.
Why don't you like them, Trev?
Not enough beer.
Not enough beer. Actually, you've got a slight point there. I mean, I would argue there are some beers that actually have come in 500ml that should be in a 330ml. I would probably question the reasoning behind these kind of drinkable English styles of beer actually going into these skinny bottles, because of course the whole point of many English styles is that you actually drink quite a lot of it. Yeah?
And quench your thirst,
you know,
yeah.
It's a sociable
Absolutely.
drink, so on. Slimming it down to 330ml, what's that all about? Anyway, it is ecological, it is their Svart. Trev?
Black.
Which means black, exactly, that means black. And it is described by the brewery themselves as a dry porter, okay? So it's going to be interesting to try it. It is also ecological, which means that...
No seals died making this beer.
Whales.
No whales died making this beer.
Oh, whales died, did they?
No, no whales died.
Oh, no whales died. Okay, thank goodness for that, otherwise I wouldn't have drunk it. What about dolphins, Trev? Because I'm particularly fond of dolphins.
No, I think they actually flourished making this beer.
Fantastic. So there we go, people. Drink this beer and you'll help dolphins?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Hey?
What? Where did that go? Right, okay, let's go back to the bit. Let's pour it up. I expect it to be black. And shall I put that there? Should we try that? Oh, no. Do you know, I looked at that. The best before date of that, Trev, is 5 days ago. So this has actually been a year in the bottle. Should we save it? This is the beer itself. Now, can you see that, Trev? Black.
Not as black as I was expecting.
Quite. It's kind of like really, really dark brown.
Nice head though.
Nice head, lovely little colour head there. Nice little swirly whirly action. It is important, everyone, by the way. I haven't been mentioning it recently, but you really should give your beers a whirl.
You usually do though.
Do I? Okay. Anyway, dry porter, what's that all about? Well, let's have a go. I mean, what I'm expecting, of course, from the description, and may I say, I've just got to point out here, a little bugbear of mine. Really nice to know what's in the beer, yeah? And I always scan down the romance on the side of the label, looking for what hops are in there, what sort of malts are in there, and so on and so forth. I think this is a wonderful opportunity for brewers to actually explain a little bit more and educate us, of course, beer drinkers. You know, there's a lot of us that want to learn more, and this is a wonderful little billboard for your product here, you know, to actually say stuff, don't you think?
Not only that, it's like when you read your cornflakes packet in the morning at your breakfast. That's what you want.
Yeah, you want that. You want to know what, you know, how many calories.
Or whilst you're sitting on a loo drinking your beer, you can...
Okay, you can learn stuff, because beer does make you smart, we all know that. The problem is, if I'm reading this, it actually doesn't tell me terribly much, other than the fact, obviously, that it uses roasted speciality malts, you know, dark malts, which is, of course, the reason why it is this colour. Anyway, enough of that. We can come back to that on another issue, or on the blog. I'm going to post something about that. Give it a smell. Actually, really nice. Almost a smoky component to it.
Almost a what?
Smoky sort of component to it. Little bit of smoky fireside sort of action going on there. Licorice, absolutely. Not so much coffee, and almost some barbecued blackcurrants, Trev. You know, like almost like burnt sort of red, dark red fruit. Really quite attractive nose on this. It is a bit cold right now, I have to say. It hasn't really opened up as much as it probably should. But really good nose on it. Now this is it's interesting. This is interesting beer. It's 5.5%. Okay. Now I'm kind of getting that because it's got a little bit of a skinny kind of mouthfeel to it. It looks a lot more sort of voluptuous than the actual mouthfeel, if that makes any sense. A little bit thin, I suppose it's fair to say. But what is interesting about it is it's actually quite dry and quite acrid, sort of smoky, burnt. And that's unusual for a porter because normally you're looking at porter. It's kind of in the middle of a porter and a stout, this one, Trev.
Okay.
A porter being obviously
really
normally a sweeter kind of version of stout. And stout being dry, more flinty, more blackboardy, more challenging to drink. And this is kind of not quite sweet enough for a porter, but not quite dark and roasted enough for a stout. Does that make any sense? And it kind of falls in between the stools, as I think we say in Sweden. Did we say that? Did they say that? There's some saying about stools.
Mellan stolarna.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I knew that, Joe. So it's an intriguing actual beer. I quite like it. I think, look, if you put it this way, if you like B-lad, you know those sort of those sweets, yeah. You know,
gummy cars.
Yeah, those Sweden's most sold cars. Yeah, if you like them straight up, you know, the sort of sweet little. You're probably going to struggle with this maybe a little bit. If you like the licorice versions of them, you know, they're sort of salty licorice. Do you like that Slottskällans and all that sort of stuff?
I'm sure.
If you like that kind of flavour, those kinds of vibes, then actually I think you're going to find that this is a great beer.
Okay.
Yeah. So, in terms of rating, Trev, I'm gonna. What do you think of the hat? Seriously, do you think I can wear it out?
It's brilliant. I think you should wear it when we go down the pub.
Okay. I think in terms of rating, I'm going to go 3.4, Trev. 3.4. I think it's a great beer for this time of year, absolutely. Needs to be warmed up a little bit. Probably eat it with some cheese or something like that, actually. I think it'll be a nice comfort food. But a little warning there, it is quite dry and it's quite burnt and dry. So if you like those sort of licorice burnt, you know, challenging flavours, you're going to like this beer. If you want to go for a sweeter porter, then there's other beers out there. That's it for now, I think, Trev. That was a smash and grab episode, wasn't it? Till next time, everyone. Cheers and beers.